Satnam, offering a morning message, meditation, and a general reading. As always, take what feels fit for you and disregard what isn't yours to keep. So I'm getting the sense of trusting yourself. Like you can do this, you can overcome, you can be that. And trusting your own inner compass and guidance. So the past can hinder us, it can hold us back, and it can also transform us. So trusting that you have clarity, new wisdom, a new toolbox today than you did yesteryear. And so whatever happened in the past, it's time to forgive, overcome, and have compassion for. And for me, I find it easier to forgive others and a little more challenging to forgive the self. And so breaking those walls of the internal world to open up to anew. And so I want to offer a meditation, and this comes from Kundalini Yoga, the Master's Touch book. So explore it as you feel a fit. The time for this is 31 minutes. That's a lot to do. That's a lot on your physical body, your emotional body, and your mental strength. So be kind to your shoulders, be kind to your body. I would recommend like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 or 11, something in there like committing to something. And the meditation is for the arc line and to clear karma. And what I like about this is it's kind of, for me, usually when you do a kriya, there's a mantra, either internal or external, like listening to it. And there is a mantra here with it, but what I like to do, regardless of whether I'm listening to it or not, is to actually scoop up the past and throw it behind me. So kind of thinking of like Forrest Gump, when he's like, his running was about putting the past behind him. And this is what I feel like this meditation is good for. So sitting up nice and tall, and you might want to tune into your guides, whoever you pray to, source, or just take a few breaths to like clear and reset before you do this. Making sure your navel, your heart, the crown of your head and your nose are on alignment, shoulders, ribs to hips, all on alignment. And the shoulders can do lots of things, so we don't want to round them but pull them back. And you start here with like this cup of the hands and kind of like scooping up, scooping up and throwing back, and making sure the elbows aren't out, but the elbows are in, so then you're getting this line. It depends on the if you have any tension through your upper back or shoulders, how this is going to feel for you. But literally just scooping up what you're holding out in front of you, what you might be fearful of. So we have our inner organs, our digestive system right here, scooping that up and just throwing it back. And you can think about sending out the window, returning those energies back to where they began, or allowing those energies to transform. So play with it and explore what feels right for you to transform whatever energies you're processing, whatever emotions or experience of the past that you're processing today, so that it can propel you forward into the future and allow you to shine your light. Anything else with this? You can message me if you have any more questions about this, and I'd be happy to answer that. But explore it and see what feels right for you. Let's see what the cards have to say today. It's your choice how you transform the energies and what you do with it. The stagnant energies, they can cause harm to your body. It changes how you move, what you choose to do. Maybe that's obvious. Maybe I'm stating the obvious there. But just consider why you might be allowing yourself to stay stagnant, why you might be holding on to some part of the past. Like, how is that protecting you? How is that coping mechanism working? Like, on what level does it serve? What purpose does it serve for you? Because we don't do things by chance. It has some level. Like, we have some reasoning. Like, if you have an injury in your hip, something's going to change in your shoulder, your upper back to compensate for that injury. So, like, how are you emotionally coping? Bottom deck energy is the world, so the completion of a cycle. Gives success in all ventures. And this has a sense of planning. Look at that. Look at that. That's a sense of planning and kind of looking at the bigger picture. That's pretty awesome. Let's see, Three of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. So this really speaks to faith here. Notice how the wings are covering the eyes. There's this sense of really trusting in the unknown, like that Fool card. But when I think of the Three of Wands, I think of like seeing bigger picture, and really it's somewhere between Three of Wands and the Fool card, like kind of merge in these energies of this open quality. And notice the eyes are closed. So it's this like feeling, this believing to make it happen. It's not so much seeing, but like that energy that's coming through, that's propelling it forward, will ultimately be your planning and the steps that you take. Oh, beautiful. So we have the Nine of Cups with the 10 right behind it. So if this doesn't tell you, so your Nine of Cups is like your wish fulfillment. So your wish upon a star. And it's the emotional body bringing that through, because the Wands is that passion that's beginning, and the wish fulfillment is like the emotional body. At the cellular body it's hitting, whereas this is more of like that faith and the subtle body, working in the subtle body, whereas here we're working in the emotional body, followed by the 10 of Cups, the completion card, that like fulfillment, like you still got this. There is an instrument, I apologize, I don't know what it is, that's really standing out. So what is in your toolbox that you're working with and practicing? So beginning this new passion, this new endeavor, having some patience with yourself. And so that instrument could relate to your toolbox. It could relate to your passion. It could relate to some sort of justice of sing your own praises. Sing your own praises. There you go. This morning also a TED Talk by Dr. Ivan Joseph was coming to mind. And he talks about confidence as a skill. And it's pretty beautiful how he just is like, talks about how his son like builds himself up, and how he believes as a coach, you build people up. You don't break them down and like call them out on their flaws. So if you were to help someone start a new skill, wouldn't you be like encouraging, like, come on, let's go, let's do this, versus like that negative Ned, that negative energy of just like, we're never gonna make it, we're never gonna do it, but having that idea that it's fucking possible, and we can make this happen step by step, day by day. What's tugging at your strings? And so that might be some sort of lineage, that might be some sort of energy cord connection to source for you. I'm trying to explore all the options of why that's coming to mind, and like my eyes like totally honed in on it. Maybe it is, maybe that's what it is focusing on what works for you. All right, do we have anything? Let's see. Six of Wands, victory. Bottom deck energy is Six of Spades. So moving forward and making those choices. And so what do you need to do? Oh, underneath the next bottom deck is 10 of Hearts. That's beautiful. So what do you need to do? To take action and thoughts, to leave something behind, to complete a cycle, and trusting in your own faith, your own purpose, your own intuition to drive you forward, to have this wish fulfillment, and making it happen step by step, day by day. I should probably show you this picture a little bit so you can take a look at what was kind of calling my attention there. The Nine of Cups, the kindness giver. So allowing Spirit to be kind to you, trusting that Spirit has been kind to you, and being kind in a return to yourself, others. You're not left out in the cold. You're not alone, never alone. Someone's always a heartbeat away. Anything else? Anything else? spread looks beautiful here. These 2 6s and a 10, 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's good energy. Get to the drawing board. This really does look like get to work. Oh, okay, so we had a couple fall out. I didn't mean to do that. Pouring down from the heavens. Notice that group, they're not alone. So who's your tribe? Who is your support? And 3 more here. What's the number? 29, 11. Seeing it through. And number 12. So there's knowledge. I'm taking this as knowledge to work with, that your own blueprint, your own book, as well as, it's not really outsourcing, but insourcing. Is that a word? Insourcing the steps you need to take. Right? You can get lost on the internet. You can get lost looking at what others do and get into that comparison madness. It's not about that. It's what's internally driving. And trusting that in time, number 9, so 2 9s on the board, that it shall be. Oh, I love this card. And following your heart, trusting your dreams will come true and that you are capable of manifesting. Number 7, learning. Beautiful. Well, sending lots of light and love your way, and hope that you have a beautiful day.